Earlier this spring, you wrote a column for Fortune about the Ellen Powell case, and you had said that you were encouraged to see that there was so much engagement on this case.
Right.
But I think one of the reasons why people were so interested in it were that they were really surprised that this kind of behavior still goes on. Were you surprised?
I'm not surprised. Unfortunately, I'd love to think that we've made such great strides that this is an aberration. But it's not, and I think that one of the reasons that people were paying so much attention, women in particular, was that they were seeing some of their own experiences in the trial, and seeing what they were hearing and reading in the newspaper sounded very familiar to what they've experienced and maybe what they continue to experience.
So you think it's prevalent?
I think it's prevalent, but even if we say, oh, only 10% of the women in the workplace ever experience that, it's too much.
So what are the key things we need to do to improve the situation?
Well, one, we need rigorous enforcement of the existing law, and we are getting that. I think the EEOC, which is the primary government agency for enforcing workplace discrimination laws, has a new strategic enforcement plan, and they've got a lot of new energy, and they're looking at gender discrimination, taking it very seriously, and starting to develop plans around how to eliminate it. But I think, when we looked at the culture and climate that was described in the Ellen Powell case, and we have to remember that this was a company that had prided itself in pursuing diversity and wanting to make women more successful at the company. We realized that, unfortunately, there are a lot of things that are traditions that have not been examined, even though we know that in business schools, for example, that they teach collaboration and that that's the most productive way for business to go forward. We haven't really done much thinking about what the business school curriculum is like. So how do we manage for a diverse workplace population is not something that is being taught in a rigorous way, as far as I can tell, in business schools today.